Some years ago, I was going through a Twitter thread and someone dissed another person saying he was suffering from Saviour complex. I was intrigued by the term, then I tried to read about it. I didn't like what I found because it kind of resonates. Kinda. Let's see if it resonates with you. To define it, the Saviour complex is a psychological phenomenon in which an individual feels the need to save and help others, often to the point of neglecting their own needs and well-being. Before we go further, please know that I'm not an expert. Having some of these traits doesn't necessarily mean that someone has a Saviour complex. Seek professional help if you think you need one. So, let's go. First, it is not a bad thing if you want to help as many people as possible. If you have the means, yes, why not? That's a great thing. Where it gets creepy and bad is when it becomes toxic to the point where you can't say no, even if you don't have the means. And you think they cannot survive without you. And you just have the compulsion to always solve everybody's problems and be seen as a hero or a savior. The downside to this is that it can lead to burnout because there's only much help that you can offer. It can also lead to resentment because you think you're the only useful person around, and also an unhealthy power dynamic in relationships because you feel you're the only useful one around. Research has suggested that individuals with a Saviour complex may have traits like codependency, people-pleasing, and low self-esteem, and be driven by a need for control, a fear of abandonment, or a desire to prove their worth to others. These are some signs that you or someone that you know might be suffering from Saviour complex. You are constantly trying to help others, even if unneeded. 2, you feel a sense of superiority or self-importance when helping others. 3, you are neglecting your own needs and well-being in the pursuit of helping others. 4, you feel resentful when others don't accept your help. 5, trying to control others or the outcomes of their situations. 6, you feel guilty or ashamed when you are unable to help someone. 7, struggling to set boundaries or to say no when you feel overwhelmed. 8 or 7, having a hard time maintaining healthy relationships due to the dynamic of always trying to help. In such relationship, there's always a helper-helpee that makes you kind of up here and the other people down here. The next is feeling like you have to save everybody. See, you're people-pleasing or low self-esteem. I think low self-esteem because when you have a low self-esteem, you always try to overcompensate. You attach much value to what you do to help people, to bring up your esteem, so it can be a sign of low self-esteem. The last, and I think the most toxic, is you rather try to do everything for people rather than empowering them so they can do it by themselves. You feel better giving people fish every day rather than teaching them how to catch their own fish. Because it strokes your ego when they rely on you for their daily bread. Now, you are thinking you fall in one of these categories, right? This is a simple solution. Stop helping people. They'll be fine without you. Of course, I'm kidding. Even though it is true that they would have survived and will survive without you, I don't think it's wise to shut everybody completely. Let's look at some practical steps that will help you overcome Saviour complex. The first is to practice self-care. Important to prioritize your own well-being and take care of yourself first. This can include taking activities, meditation, taking a break. Just take care of yourself and be mindful of your physical, emotional, mental health, and making choices that support all these 3. The next is to set boundaries. Make sure to set clear boundaries and stick to them, especially when it comes to the amount of time, the energy, the finances you commit to help other people. This can mean saying no when you feel overwhelmed or delegating the task to somebody else. Set up realistic boundaries for yourself and do not feel guilty for taking time for yourself. Third is to reevaluate your motivations. Ask yourself, why do you feel the need to help others? Is it because you genuinely care about them, or just to gain recognition and feel good about yourself? Understanding your motivation can help you make better decisions and avoid getting caught in situations that are not healthy for you. The next is to empower others. Instead of trying to do everything for others, try to empower them to take control of their own lives. This can include teaching them new skills or providing resources that can help them become self-sufficient. Empowerment means giving others the tools they need to succeed and not trying to do everything for them. Teach them how to catch the fish, not giving them fish every day. The next is to seek professional help. If your savior complex is causing you significant distress or affecting your relationship, consider a professional from a therapist or a counselor. Or you can just give me all your cash. Talking to a professional can help you understand your motivations, learn healthy coping strategies, and develop a self-care plan that works for you. The next is to learn to recognize red flags. One of the biggest red flags of savior complex is feeling that you have to help everyone all the time, no matter what. Another red flag is feeling resentful or frustrated when others don't accept your help or don't appreciate it enough. Learning these red flags can help you to avoid these patterns that are not healthy for you. The next is to seek out healthy relationships. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you and who will help you maintain a healthy balance between helping others and taking care of yourself. Having a supportive network can make all the difference when it comes to overcoming savior complex. In conclusion, overcoming the savior complex can take time and effort, but I think it is worth it for the benefit of your own well-being and the well-being of others around you that you care about. Remember, helping others should never come at the cost of neglecting your own needs. And this is not a call to completely neglect everybody's needs. Not caring about anyone and caring too much about everyone, those are two extremes. So yeah, balance it up. If you enjoyed this video and learned one or two things, why not consider sharing, give a like, comment, and this is going to help the algorithm to introduce this video to other people that may need it just like you. Subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye.